Howdy, fam, and welcome to a review of a Lego set. So, box, it's pretty neat. It's thin but big, and yeah. If you're wondering how this set kind of came to be, you probably know it, but say like 10 years in the future, and you're like, whoa, what's this? How did this, come about? This dude named, I think, M&R Productions was like, yo, we need this. And they bugged Lego forever. And Lego was like, we're not going to give you exactly what you want, but we're going to give you kind of mostly what you want. And that's how this came about. So, yeah, I already introduced you to the box over there. She's pretty neat. And let's get to the figures first, because why not? There's droids. We got droids. We got them. You've all probably owned at least one, two, or three, maybe four, maybe five, maybe six, seven, eight, nine. And so on and so on. But yeah, I'm so happy that they've never changed these other than giving them this straight arm. I think that's lit. I dig that. And yeah, why can't they do that with clones? Why you gotta be like, here's the regular clone. Look at this clone. Let's remake it 10 years later, and then it looks like this. Just never change. We live in a world in which we change so much, but don't change. Be the same forever and ever. Never improve. Never get worse. Anyways, let's stop with my life philosophy and move on to the actual stuff you care about, which is the clone troopers. And like all battle packs, even though this isn't a $15 one, this is a $30 one, which is but we got one of these. And if you want to, you know what I mean by one of these? I mean non-regular clone trooper, or troop trooper. The ones that when you're building army you're gonna get sick of because you just want one of these. I like to call these clone gunners because no one wants them other than they might like what my voice is horrible. You might like one of them, but 100 of them? Nah. But I got a blue jetpack, and I dig blue jetpacks. I vibe with it. And wait a minute. Is that a different face? That's not this face. What the heck? This is actually a proper Jango face. I dig that. Bruh, that's awesome. And now we get 3 of these. This one, they added a little Harry Potter silencer thing, or a torch thing, onto the gun. That's pretty neat. And if you're wondering the difference between the last 501st Trooper, this has white arms and a white hips, which I prefer. It looks clean. It looks snazzy, if you will. And, well, they're just pretty cool looking. I kind of dig them. And you get 3 of them. You spent $30. You think, an ideal battle pack has 3 to 4 of the same troopers. Battle packs cost about $15, so for $30, you should get 8 of them. Well, 8, or less of them. Like 8 or 6, maybe, somewhere around there. Nah, you get 3. But still, pretty cool. And we get 2 builds. And ideally, these were the 2 builds you would want for a clone battle pack. A walker or a speeder. Not some stupid base or something like that. This speeder, I think from some angles looks okay. Like this, that looks fine. Looks pretty cool. Sticker detailing is, pretty nice. I don't like having 3 stickers on one block. But for the most part, everything looks good. You got these little blasters, minus this side profile, which looks just ugly. The trooper looks so small. It reminds me of the Lego superhero bikes from the Avengers movies and stuff. It just is so oversized. I don't dig it, fam. I really don't dig it. Ideally, this is simple. It might not have the greatest detailing, the 2020 detailing, but it feels right. It looks good enough. Scale might be off, but looks... Well, this actually isn't to scale either, but it just looks right. The right shaping, that's important. right here, I think this is perfectly shaped. A lot of people are mad that this is a little bit too big. These are supposed to be smaller, but in Lego scale, that's very hard to do without it looking like trash. And this is pretty simple. You got, as far as complex detail, the most complex thing is they kind of have this thing to make it look like it has like a mechanism for the legs. But that's pretty much it. It's very, very simple, and it looks good. You got a little blaster right here, and you got a little antenna, but simple. It looks nice though, and I can imagine building an army. I bought 3 of these because why not? But having like 3 walkers, 3 speeders together, that's gonna look pretty neat, I feel. So yeah, this to me almost feels like it would have been better as like a level 2 battle pack. Like you had a $15 one and then you had this one. I think that's kind of where I would like it. But as a whole, you're not going to always get what you want. And as far as what I got, I'm still pretty satisfied. I would definitely recommend this to people that like the 501st, that like Star Wars, and well, I'm gonna say I love stuff. So yeah.